Up for sale, 1977 Chevrolet El Camino. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 77 El Camino, finished in factory correct colors. Orange poly with black interior. It's a Z-Code California built car. It was Fremont is the plant. Long time owned on the West Coast actually. 350, turbo 350 trans. Power steering, power front disc brakes, factory air, tilt steering column. And of course, I'm going to go around it, point at anything I do see, fire it up, drive it, and get in for the driving. So of course, we'll start here in the front as always. This is just a really neat car. I appreciate it being in the factory colors with stock interior. When I get to the engine compartment and pop the hood, it's the way it should be. It's got the snorkel on there, right, air cleaner. Engine's finished the way you want it to from like the factory day one appearance, and that speaks a lot for how this car has been cared for. The owner got it a couple of years ago. He actually drove to Oregon to drive it back to the East Coast. I believe it was West Virginia. So of course it's dialed in. I mean, I have a big folder of receipts for work done to the car, including like the transmission was rebuilt. I have a receipt for the tires, and I do actually like the way these white outline leather tires look with the American racing wheels on them. It's kind of nice. It gives it like a slight muscle look. But let's go here to the chrome, which is original in the front. Of course, you're going to see like a couple little marks on it, but the majority is nice. It did have the bumperettes in the front, but one was missing the rubber, so I just took them off. That's what this little indent is there. I'm going to throw them in the car just in case somebody wanted to replace it or just wanted to throw them out. The grill is nice. Headlight bezels are nice. I do see a little indent in there. All original metal. Beds original. The tailgate is pristine, just like the 74 that I have. This one, mileage-wise, now you do see a couple little marks, little touch-ups on that edge there. The black one I have is supposed to be like mid-40s, 1,000 miles. This one has 82. The owner put about 5,000 miles on it in a couple of years, and it's dialed in. I mean, it's proven. If I had to guess, it looks to be a 1 repaint, and it really is a nice condition. Has an upgraded radio in it. New windshield, which I like to see. No cracks in the glass. Windows go up and down as they should. And I just want to show you this bed cover because this is actually pretty impressive. One, how nice and tight it fits to the body. Two, that it was seamed in here, so absolutely zero water is getting in. And let me just prove that to you because it's still nice and pristine in here. So I'll show you a little bit more of the bed when we get to this section. I just wanted to jump straight to it. But I do want to pop the hood now. There's the little folder of receipts. And this is what I'm talking about. You open it up. This is pretty much how you would have expected it to be coming out of the factory. I love seeing this. I love seeing the specific air cleaner on there. I love how this is probably all original in here. And I would say very well preserved. 354 barrel. I would just spend so much time decoding the VIN. I could have just looked at that. But anyway, I love that that's there. Inner fender wells. And you're going to see a little bit of patina on this, but this is original paint in here on those original fenders. Nice carburetor, and just look at the engine. It's still painted factory blue. And if I had to guess, at some point this engine was out of the car because that's not rattle can paint. And when you stick underneath here and you look at the oil pan, you can see that it's blue. So that was probably worked on at some point as well. That's huge. And I do have some work receipts for the air. I just need to double check that it works, holds a charge. So I'm pretty sure it does. But again, that'll be updated in the ad. Trim tags over there. I took a picture of that. It's the code 78 upper and lower for the orange poly. I would just call it a burnt orange just to make it easy. Still got original hood insulation under there. Battery's a year old. Trying to think what else. Brake booster, master cylinder, power front disc brakes. I took a picture of the carburetor. So yeah, let's fire it up. Your VIN is here. You can see that. Z code California. I believe L is for a 350 with the 4-barrel carburetor. Just go ahead and just look at the interior. Look how nice the door panels are. Your seats are nice. Dash is nice. Original steering wheel. You got the tilt column. Kenwood radio in there. And you just watch this. It's even got the minimum maximum fuel economy gauge, and that works. You don't need a pump at all. Look at that. I wish they all started like this. It's got the key buzzer that works. If you're driving without your seatbelt on, that buzzer works. She's still a little cool this morning, but runs fantastic. It's got a nice exhaust on the back as well. Again, just like the black one I have, which everybody is sleeping on, by the way. That's a really nice car. You got the spare and you got the jack behind the seat. And if you haven't seen the 74, it's a number matching big block car, black on black with paperwork. I mean, I just don't think people realize how nice that car is itself. That's a zero rust car. This is a zero rust car. Actually, I did take some pictures. When you're looking underneath above the rear end, some of that original undercoating from back in the day has come off, and you see that original primer. And that's beautiful primer underneath the car. We did buff it, so there might you might see a little white buffing compound residue and some stuff here. But like, for example, 4 little touch-ups right there. Disc brakes in the front. I have receipts for the brakes as well. Look how nice this door lines up. Trim is nice. A little like street splatter, but what I'm trying to show you is that metal underneath, there's no rust in that. I showed you the glass. Just keep moving down here. That came off. Door lines up really nice as well. There's drum in the back, of course. Pop the door. Oh no, I'll show you the top of the car. Oh, you can't really see show in there. Trim is nice around here. Again, you got this thing. Over here. Original tag in there. I don't really know what they mean by that, but there were some old oil change stickers in there at some point, and it's just nice, clean, and original in here. I do know, however, the weather stripping was replaced because I saw that in the receipts, so that's nice there around and under. And then when you look in here and up, this has all been replaced as well. So I like that they did that, actually. I showed you the door panel. It's mint. Seat is mint. Carpet's clean. Let's hop in here, take our time. Just zoom out here. Again, I like seeing an original steering wheel here. Like I said, fuel economy gauge works. Kenwood radio, you can't go wrong. Put a speaker on the dash. That's the one thing I probably would not have done, but it's okay. They recovered it as well at some point. And then here is the paperwork that I have. Well, the booklets for the radio, but I have the manual for 77. through this. This was a reverse light is out kind of stuff. So he even was making sure. This is 6 months ago, by the way, at a Chevrolet dealer to fix a light. I love seeing that kind of stuff because a lot of owners let cars go towards the end. So even this 6 months ago, the guy was maintaining something as simple as a light. Oh, this is some of his registration stuff. I should not show that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. This was when the car was in Oregon, but Idaho is where the receipt's from. I mean, let's look. We got oil filter, air filter, antifreeze, coolant, engine kit, carb filter, carb kit, coolant hose, water pump, fan clutch, distributor rotor, plugs and wires, belts, thermostat, fuel pump. So all that kind of stuff. Harmonic balancer, oil pressure switch for the light, radiator. Oh, radiator! Wow, that was $1,600. Shocks, brakes. Here, this is what I mentioned before. This is 11, granted. Air compressor clutch. Okay, that's a sign of the right direction. A power pump, power steering pump seal kit, stuff like that. Replace AC compressor clutch and belt. Adjust low pressure switch. Interesting. Battery. That was obviously not that for that battery though. First one was a 600. This was a 100. More AC stuff. That was a 340. More power steering stuff. That was 105. This one was 119. Another one, transmission built. Okay, that was 925. That was reasonable, let me tell you. Rear main oil seal. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. The engine was definitely out and worked on. I was right. I missed that before. Exhaust work. Disassembling the dash and recovered it. Okay. Remove seat, repair, clean, and install. So they did some stuff. Replace and repair windshield, just like I said. Bed cover lock, that doesn't really matter that much. Installing the stereo, that was $760. Oh my gosh. That section alone was $2,200. Upholstery, speaker wire, bulb, speaker stereos. Wow. Just a simple something. Proportioning valve. This is just a secondary of the one I just showed. Here's another one, gas gauge, weather stripping. That was $1,200. Find wheel well moldings. Diagnose and fix AC. So is there a year on here? No. Oh, this was 19. So we're even approaching. Okay, so even more AC work. So that's what I'm trying to figure out if it does or does not. Seals, another AC condenser. AC hose, so I'm kind of hoping so. We're all fingers crossed right now. A window crank for $20. That sounds expensive. I'm sorry we're spending a lot of time here. I just felt that this was important to go over. Just the maintenance, again, what I'm talking about, the maintenance on even something as simple as this kind of a car. That was more exhaust. So I think you guys kind of get the idea. More all brakes related stuff. And then some warranty stuff. And a battery, complimentary battery check. So, master cylinder. So, of course, everything goes with the car, of course, except the registration paperwork. I have to take that out. So, yeah, I'm just going to chuck this down here for now. And we'll continue. There's a little chip there, but it's like through the first layer of paint that's very minor. And you can see they didn't dry it off the best on that side. But again, let me show you this. 0 bubbles. A couple little blemishes there, a little touch up there. I might be able to show you what I'm talking about on the floor. But first off, look at the frame here. Undercoated, that's fantastic. You can see the undercoating on the floors there. It's got stainless exhaust as well. No, it's not the best that I can't show you. You'll get a better idea when you see the pictures that I have. A little touch up here and here on this kind of flimsy thing that's I feel like that's prone to having that happen. Nice original bumper in the back. I like the exhaust tips they chose. And this is what I'm talking about. Freaking mint. All the way. No rust in here. Nice. Nice. And then just nicely painted and preserved. I'm actually really impressed with this bed cover. You should be able to see. Well, it's mostly just gas tank, but you can make out how nice the frame is there, like that old undercoating look. It's too dark. I'm sorry. I was gonna try and show the quarters. They have the drain plug still in place. Underneath. I didn't show it on the other side, but there's like some little stone chips on here. I mean, that's bound to happen. Again, no rust here. Or no rust and no bubbling. Some little indents on this factory trim. I know the other one's got some more in front. Again, no bubbles here. Door lines up nice. Again, weather stripping. Weather stripping as well in here, just like I said before. Another nice door panel. No cracks in this glass either. This bear, and then behind it, I know this is locked in, the jack. But anyway, we'll be up for sale later today on my website, nextgenclassiccars.com, and eBay. Both links will be in the description of this video if you want to go ahead and check it out. Let us know if you have any questions. Send us a message, comment on the video. My phone number is on my website, and so on. A little touch-up right below that trim, and a little guy right there. So you can see what I'm talking about here. A little dented in, a little mark. Another little guy. A little bit larger touch-up, you know. So, like I said, we're going to fire it up now and then drive it. Thank you. I forgot about that.
What a smooth ride, though, man.
It really is.
Holy cow, I couldn't believe it.
Oh no, the temp came up. Okay, good. That's how cold it was this morning then.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's even got its original like catalytic thing in here. Like,
oh wow!
Because of the visors, yeah. It's got something original in here.
Oh, cool.
For fair dealings motor. Look at that, Nevada. Warren Motor Company. Okay, there you go. Could have been sold new in Nevada. I mean, look how you're driving. I know.
Yeah.
Effortless.
Cruise control.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a beautiful, like, driving car. Brakes are great.
Yeah.
Acceleration's great.
Uh-huh. The
Cough,
colors.
sneezes, nothing like that. No
Oh,
shakes, shimmies,
yeah.
squeaks, squeals, clunks.
No.
Yeah. Just everything how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah. Nice colors.
Yeah.
Factory colors. Horn works. Oh, see, I want to show that economy gauge.
Oh, yeah, the vacuum gauge. Yeah. Well, you gotta wait till I hit the gas here.
No, I know, I just wanted to. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.